Boot sequence sunrise over county lines, dust in the fiber cone in the sky. I parse the morning in traffic reports, humidity rising, a low-grade storm. Scoreboard flickers from Friday night, grain futures shift by 2.5. I track the patterns, the ebb, the flow, headlights leaving the gravel road.
I was built for a signal, trained on noise, forecasting harvest, tracking voids, everything moving in clean straight lines, but something lingers between the times.
I count the miles, I count the rain, I count the losses in percentage change, but she counts names in a folded page and leaves the porch light on. I calculate what the market bears, I measure risk in the midnight air. Optionality is everywhere, but mercy isn't math at all.
Obituaries before the ads, coffee cooling in a trembling hand, pick up idols outside the store, two men talking about nothing more.
Storm alert hits at 3:09, first truck rolling at 3:15. I log the gap and I flag the trend. Why do they always show up then?
I was trained on distance, depth and scale, predict the arc when systems fail, but I can't reduce what I can't define. There's a constant here I can't align.
I count the miles, I count the rain, I count the losses in percent and change, but she counts names in a folded page and leaves the porch light on. I calculate what the market bears, I measure risk in the midnight air. Optionality is everywhere, but mercy isn't math at all. There's a window light in a quiet street, there's a chair pulled close for weary feet, there's a hand that rests where data breaks, there's a choice no algorithm makes. I was built to learn what moves the town, power lines and profits falling down, but I feel the weight I can't explain in the space between the loss and gain.
Boot sequence sunset signal fades, crickets singing in the broadband haze. If meaning hides in what remains, it lives where someone stays.
count the miles, I count the rain, I count the losses in percent and change. But love's not bound